So about a year and a half ago, I bought something that I knew was expensive, and I knew I was taking a gamble on it because I have had a bunch of other robot vacuums in the past, but this robot vacuum, there was something about it that really caught my eye. Because not only did it do the traditional vacuuming and it would map the house and avoid certain obstacles, but it also was a mop, and it also self-cleaned, and it also had its own dock that it went back to. And that really fascinated me. So I pulled the trigger, and I can tell you, and I've told this to so many people, it's actually one of the best decisions I have ever made. It's one of my all-time favorite purchases. At that time, it was the Roborock S7 Max Ultra. So now I am even more hyped to tell you that Roborock has come out with the S8 Max V Ultra. I got a chance to see this at CES this year, and it is even better than the S7. I cannot wait to put this to use, and I'm actually going to be able to unbox this for you right now. So let's go. So let's get into it. Let's see what is inside of this box. I am so excited about it. It's got new features. It's got a new arm that actually pops out to clean corners better. Here we go. Let's see. Let's open this up here. I think what is this in here? Power cord. And, oh, this is one of the bags that will actually hold the dust. And what's awesome is that this thing holds so much and you don't have to change it out all the time. You can go a month, sometimes even more, without having to change this. So I love that this is included, and I love the fact that before I used to have to empty out all of my robot vacuums each and every time that they vacuumed. Now I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so it looks like this is the actual vacuum itself. Let me tell you, this was a pretty heavy box. Oh boy, yeah, there it is. Okay, let's get this bad boy open. And I think there's two different colors. There's a black, which is very similar to the one I have, and then there is a white. So let's see what we ended up getting here. All right, so Roborock, quick start guide. Let's get this out of here. There you have it. Should be pretty easy to set up. It's got a really great app, by the way. What's this? This is the instruction manual. Put that over here to the side. Oh, hold on. What is in here? There's more stuff in here. This looks to be potentially one of the lids. It looks like that's empty. I know what this is. This actually, I believe, goes on the base. All right. So put that off to the side. And here it is, the actual Roborock vacuum itself. Down here for now. Oh, this is exciting. I never thought I'd be so excited about it after. Here we go. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that is super nice. Right, very modern. Intelligent voice assistant. That's right. So this has a voice assistant inside called Rocky, and you can just say, "Hey, Rocky, clean up the spill in the kitchen," things like that. And apparently, it will just do that, which is just so great. Because before, I'd have to open up the app. It did have Alexa, but I never really set that up. But now I can just actually talk to it. You've got tons of sensors on here, and boy, this thing is heavy. So you can see that there are sensors back there. Let's see, this is the camera in the front. What does it say here? Remove sticker before use. Okay, yeah, so that's the main camera in the front right there. So you can see. Another really cool thing about this is you can actually use this as a pet mode on the app. So let's say you're away, you can actually go have the Roborock go find your pet. Really awesome. Oh, and you can remote in and see the pet. And I think there's even a speaker in here. So it becomes like a pet nanny. How cool. There's the mop right there, which of course you can take out, which is great. And then one of the big features about the S8 is the fact that it's got dual rollers here, where the S7 only had one, and I thought it did a really good job. So with two rollers, that's going to be great. Also has way more power than the S7 did. So that is something I'm just, man, I can't wait to get this up and running. So that's the vacuum itself. I'm going to put this on the ground, and then let's open up the base. Let me walk you through exactly what is all in here. So the very first thing is up top, you have your containers for water. This obviously is for clean. This is so cool. You just lift this up, you fill it up with water, and you're good to go. And this lasts quite a long time, which is one of my favorite features, because the last thing you want to have to do is every time that you use the Roborock having to refill the water. Not necessarily the case. There's enough in here to last you for a while. Then the opposite side is the dirty water. So once the vacuum does its thing, it's going to deposit the dirty water in here. You'll just want to dump this out and you're good to go. Right in front, right over here, you just take this off. This is the auto dispenser. Make sure I do this right. There we go. This is where the bag that I showed you previously, you get a bag along with it. So you get this and you get the other one. And then you could buy the bags pretty much anywhere online, I guess. I think I got them on Amazon. This is your dirt bag. It's a dirt bag. Hey, dirt bag. So the vacuum will obviously deposit this automatically in here, which is another thing that I love because all you need to do is pop this out here and then you discard of it, as opposed to some other vacuums. You'd have to take out the bin and then it'd be dirty and your hands would get dirty and that was a mess. Not the case with Roborock. Just another thing to love about this. And then right over here, this is really awesome. This is where you put your cleaner, so you can put some solution in here. And before, I remember having to put capsules into my previous Roborock in the clean water. Not anymore. So smart that Roborock actually made a dedicated area here. So now you can put the solution in here. So it's just set it and forget it. And you don't have to worry about constantly putting the solution in there. So I got to say, 10 out of 10 for this design. This is fantastic. Looks beautiful. This is the dock, by the way, obviously, where the robot fits in here. Look at that. That's where it goes in. It will dock there. It knows where the dock is. If you're running it and it needs to clean them up, it will come back to the dock, clean them up, and then continue cleaning. If your house is big and let's say it runs out of juice or it's running low, it's so smart. It knows that it needs to go back and it needs to recharge. It'll recharge, and then once it recharges, it will then go back out and continue to clean. And of course, you can set a schedule on here if you want. You can say, hey, Rocky, clean whatever it is that you want. You can use the app to run things. So Roborock has really thought of everything. I can't tell you the amount of people that I've told about this. And I've mentioned it before. It's not an inexpensive purchase, but I tell you, it is one of those things that once you have, you'll wonder how you lived without it, because the convenience of having a robot like this cleaning up for you, as opposed to you always having to vacuum and mop on the regular. This thing pays for itself. It's one of those things that you'll just fall in love with, just like I have fallen in love with it. So way to go, Roborock. Way to make something just so cool and so innovative, and really taking a step forward and advancing us in the robot vacuum, world that we live in. So that's pretty much it. What do you guys think? Do you think that you would use this in your house? Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think of the white color. I think this is really great. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for more content like this. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video.